Set for a start. Gates are back, off and racing from the 1,250 metre mark in the first race of the afternoon, and Lickety Split got off to a terrible start. We'll have to race from the back end of the field. Double Grand Slam responded quite well. Now the boss is pushing forward from that wide draw to go and set up handy. It's Double Grand Slam, and now the boss that go and dictate the pace. Back along the inside rail to Mrs. Shackleton, who's racing alongside Golden Corn in fourth. Further back a length and a half to Windward Passage. That's racing about 4 or 5 lengths off the early pace. They just slow down out in front. Then we've got Quick Trip, who's racing mid-division on the inside of Vandalize. Windrunners further back in running. Fatal Gem races 3/4 of the field back as they're about to make the bend with just on 600 metres left to go. Further back to More Than a Dream, who's racing alongside Red Moon Rising. Lickety Split last of all. 450 metres left to go. Double Grand Slam brings them in. Now the boss is looking to go towards the outside for a run with Golden Corn. Along the inside rail, we've got Jet to the Sun with Mrs. Shackleton. Quick Trip is hooked out towards the middle of the track as they're into the final furlong now. Double Grand Slam still under a tight hold. Now starts to get pushed out and Kit's clear into the open. Yet it's Double Grand Slam who's got 3 lengths to spare over Jet to the Sun. Now the boss trying everything, but Double Grand Slam comes home lonely in the first race of the afternoon. Second place going to go to Jet to the Sun. Then came Quick Trip. Now the boss completes the quartet into fourth, followed by Fatal Gem. Windrunner was further back with Golden Corn. Your head on view, the green sleeves, the orange cap. 2 from the right-hand side, just gets pushed out. Now the rest of the field already under sticks and trying to close in the gap. But number 3, Double Grand Slam, the daughter of Versen Getritz, for McLean, as well as Gary Player and Mrs. Suzette for Yoon. Bred out of Varsomstein Stud Farm and comes home a lonely winner in race number 1.
Race 1, and it's the Hollywood Bets. Durbanville welcomes you. Maiden Juvenile plate, over 12.50. Winner number 3, Double Grand Slam, daughter of Vercingetorix. And Richard, well done for the win.
Oh, thank you, Vicky.
She seemed to just be quite comfortable throughout and obviously stretched away from them well.
Yeah, look, she went down still very green and looking all over the place, and I was a bit concerned because I just wanted to have a very good break and have a handy because she's got the experience over the other horses, and it was crucial to get her out quick and have her bowling in front or even sitting second if the speed was on. But she took command, and she won comfortably, bearing in mind she's still very green.
When you asked her to quicken, is she the type of filly that lowers herself and can kick quite well?
No, look, I tried to give her like a bit of an aggressive sort of ride, and she kept looking and not really giving it to me. So there is definitely more than maybe a good thing. She's hiding herself, so definitely future potential in the long run. Lovely filly. Like I said, just still green. So well done to all the owners involved. Snaith Racing, thank you. And to my sponsor, Winning Form.
Well done, Richard.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got Justin Snaith coming to chat to us. Justin, well done for the win.
Great, thank you.
With regards to the filly, as Richard alluded to, she's got a bit of ability but still learning.
No, look, they're very nice. My brother was giving me a hard time why we're bringing so many nice fillies in one race to Durbanville, but there's always the draw after acceptances, so you never know which ones are going to crack a draw and which aren't. So the 2 that cracked draws, they could go positive and ran accordingly. They ran first and second. Marshall was going, oh, so you can run first and second. So I was going to go 100%, but I went 99%. They're going to always take a lot of beating, these 2 fillies. They are nice. And the others, just unfortunately, the draws makes it a little bit more difficult. But certainly for punters, watch out, with improvement. And, we always try let them know in advance of where we are with certain horses. But this certainly was always going to take a lot of beating. She is one of my nicer fillies, make no mistake. She wasn't cheap. Had to pay extra because, she's from Fastfontein and she's got a magnificent pedigree. So to Dave, Natalie, McLean, it's their first winner with me, over the moon, and just so glad to have them in our yard. They're very passionate about their horses, and I'm hoping this is the start of a long relationship with them. Suzette, as always. Suzette, another nice filly, well done. And to Gary Player, he's in Australia. He actually holds the record of the lowest round. Not far off Grant's, 62 in Australia. So he's over there now enjoying that moment, and they're putting on quite a show. So to Gary, he's about to go to a dinner. Really well done. He's going big in racing in South Africa, and I think it's exciting. He's got a lot of horses with a lot of people at the moment, and he just wants to enjoy it, and that's what we hear about. It's the most beautiful game, and especially when you get a little bit older, there's not much, you can't go and play rugby or maybe paddle, but horse racing is just one of those things that brings people together, and really well done to all of them.
And well done to you.
Great, thank you. Yes, one race, and I think in the next we got a lovely horse, but obviously the draw may be an issue, but he's also a very, very impressive horse, Snow Pilot. If he was drawn better, I think he'd give the favourite a go. We're just going to need a little bit of luck from the draw.
Thank you for those comments.
Excellent, thank you.
Justin, if you can just stay here, I'll just ask the ladies to come up. This is a BSA bonus, so you can just accept that on behalf of the owners. There you go. That's Justin accepting. Thank you very much to Bloodstock South Africa. And thank you. There you go. All the connections, Justin's been through them. They've thrilled and great supporters of horse racing. Number 3, Double Grand Slam, the daughter of Vercingetorix out of Princess Peach, wins. Well done to Fast Fontaine Stud and the host of owners. She's a lovely horse in the making, and as Justin's alluded to, not only her, but also the second placed Jet to the Sun are horses to follow.